But my question to you is, then you got my barrage of names right before the show started. Now that we've done this, now that we have fired our offense coordinator, who is going to come in and replace him?
Oh, that's the thing. I know I saw somebody said McVay might be out. Is he going to come over here for Ron? Probably not.
John McVay is probably out with the Rams, but he's going to take a year off. He can't. He's going to sit out for a time.
So I see some of the names that you did put on here.
Don't say them. I get to say them.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say any. Honestly, that's the question I was going to ask you, to be quite honest with you, because I too did not expect him to be gone. I just thought that we were just going to stick with it. We don't normally make those moves, but this, like I said before, this has been a year where we have made the moves to get guys out. For me, I want us to get a guy that maybe doesn't have a lot of the attention on him. Somebody that can come in to what we got going on is just, I'm ready to work. As opposed to somebody that's his big name public signing that everybody's like, oh, that's going to change our entire offense. No, get somebody in, especially with what Marty and Ron said about, we're a run first and this is our identity type stuff. If you're going to say that, okay, then I don't want you to get some big guy that's this brilliant mind. Get somebody that's fitting your scheme, because that's what you're going to come out with. Then I expect you to get somebody like that. But what direction do you think they're going to go in? Because I think run is where we're looking.
Well, see, here's the thing about it. This is where I kind of said, I had caution to the wind on, if you get rid of Scott, what are you going to bring in? Now, I certainly say that, I do believe this is slightly a political move. If we're about to have a new owner, Ron needed to present something, because there's no way he could go to this new owner and say, yeah, we went 7-9, and we went 7-10, and 8-1, and I brought the whole band back together next year. So he had to do something, and it's kind of like Scott was his scapegoat. I think you're looking at a retread, and I think we're looking at that doesn't excite me type person. Because the thing you got to remember, Ron likes to have some type of connection to people. So you could be looking at someone like a Frank Reich to come in as an offense coordinator. Ron apparently knows Bill O'Brien pretty well, who he did pretty good in Houston. Let's remind me of that. And there's a lot of rumors that he's going to
before he traded away DeAndre Hopkins.
All his talent. Yes, absolutely.
So he was good. And he at Alabama. And
he's at Alabama right now. Pat Shurmur is a guy who has been a two-time head coach, but he got it based on what he did as an offensive coordinator.
Didn't we have his son last year?
What's that? Kyle Shurmur was on our practice squad. So you're seeing the connections. Yeah. There you go. Ron is all about connections.
Yes, true.
The thing that concerns me, though, is the two names that from Carolina during his time that I'm like, we might get someone like Mike Shula. That ain't gonna. That's not gonna get anyone excited. Or Rob Chudzinski was in Carolina with him. So so I think we gotta be careful. I would love for them to kick the tires with Pep Hamilton. He was the offensive coordinator in Houston with Lovey, and now you can't really judge based on that talentless team. But he's been around a couple other places, and so like I said. It's going to be a list of folks who I don't think we're going to get that huge name that everyone gets excited about. And you're just going to have to hope also, as you mentioned and Jack mentioned, this team wants to be run first. They got to get someone who's willing to run the ball a lot, because I think Scott Turner had a problem with that. I think Scott Turner threw the ball more than Ron would have liked.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.